Welcome! Oh my goodness, what's up, everybody? Starboard Show, y'all know. Thank you so much for being here. I was just saying what's up to everybody in the chat, and I'm like, uh-oh, it's 6, I better get going. Stacy G is here, thank you. Sean Dana Hurd, thank you so much. Of course, the chat rat queen of all time, Morgan Elizabeth, in the house. Morgan, I turned my sound down before the show. It's the first time I turned it down. I'm so proud of myself. I think I figured out how to put stuff on the screen. I shouldn't even have got myself going. I think I figured out how to get, put chats up on the screen. I'm going to try it. Let's try it. You guys don't mind, right? It's a short show. 6 o'clock. Doomy's here. Doomy's in the house. Bob Cook. My boy Bob Cook. Of course, we couldn't start the show without Matthew Adams in the place. Matthew Adams. Well, dudes in here. Damn, we got everybody cooking up in here. I'm loving it. Stay. You. Love me a shit show in here. He's gonna try and come on fish tank with me and Morgan. That'd be some shit. We'll have a whole. We'll just have our own fish tank. We'll be like, don't cast anybody. We got you covered, Sam. Relax. We got you covered, baby. I hope the mic's working and everything else because it's been, speaking of shit show. It's been kind of a shit show. No, I was messing with the mics and shit and the camera a little bit. I'm like, why do my lips look so red? The worst thing to do is to look in the mirror or in this thing here where, the picture display is, because I ain't like it what I look like, but hopefully it's all right. You guys keep showing up and I fucking love you for it. God, I love y'all. Let me see if I missed anybody yet. No, good. Audio's wacky again. No. All right, thank you for telling me though. All right, let me just see if I can fix it. We got a half-hour show tonight. That's it. Half-hour show. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna go do that. Half-hour show. I saw Alex is like, we're going live at 6:30. I'm like, man, why are you gonna do me at 6:30? It's all right, whatever. There's Matthew Adams stuff I wanted to get to. I'm gonna go back to the settings I had before because they seem to be all right last night. They gotta be better this night, right? I don't know, I've been singing the song. It gets me to the church on time. I was going through all the stuff on X and I watched some weird Groiper video and they had that song playing and I'm like getting home from work, taking a shower real quick, and I'm like, I just played it just to hear the music. I'm like, whatever, it's just banging. It's an oldie, but what they say is a goodie. Man, I don't know what the heck I did. Hopefully this will be better. Let me know. Because I'm a loudmouth. I don't know. It's like, I was going to say I'll try to be lower, but this is what the hell am I supposed to do if I can't yell? Let me know if that's a little better. It is a little bit quiet, but there it is. Beautiful. Thank you. So last thing I want to be doing is messing with this while we're supposed to be messing around and having a good time. Before I get into the funny shit of the night, because this is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. It's just really not hilarious. But I'm going to try to make it hilarious because this is just wild. Today is a shitty, wild-ass, weird ride. We were all promised the Epstein files. I fell asleep. Oh, man. Doc Matt Steve, if you're in the house, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep at like 8:15. I had the phone in my hand. My phone was like technically watching it, but I didn't see the whole show. So I woke up and my phone was dead silent. Doc Matt Steve like lulled me to sleep in the best of ways. Because by the way, I'm one of those people, I need noise to go to bed. I'm sorry. I know it's weird. Some people like whatever. I need like, I'll put on like something I've seen like 2,000 times, like Lost or Mission Impossible or anything that I know that I've seen, and I'm not gonna like lift my head up and be like, oh shit, this is the good part. I'm not getting any sleep and I have to watch this part. So I just like shit in the background. I don't know, I guess it's tendinitis. Like if it's super duper super quiet, my ears are like whoop. So I can't have that shit. I need something in the back. I need some noise going on. And Dark Match lulled me to sleep. Not that he's boring. It's just he's such a professional. Boom, put me to bed. I watched the whole show this morning. Some of it on the way to work. Of course, not with my cell phone in my hand. I wouldn't do that. And then I watched a little bit on break, and Morgan was we was talking about me and Morgan. It was pretty funny. I shouldn't say anything. Truth is Unbreakable's up in the place to be. Thank you for being here. I know I better hurry up. Damn. You know time already flies like an hour fast. Like Alex is going at 6:30. I'm like, man, but it's all right. It is what it is. Another crazy thing is Dark Match, Steve, if you're listening, brother. I'm such a fool. Like I'm not gonna dox who my daughter is. My daughter's doing something like really impressive, and she's gone for 2 days, and it's sad. I miss her. No, I really do miss her already. But so I can't do that on Friday. But I think I might just like do so. I don't know. I'd like to review Dark Match Steve's parody song together with her. I have to keep rescheduling, and I don't like to do that because I want to maintain, man. But let's get into this real quick because there's some Matthew Adams stuff that I'd like to get to. Matthew Adams and me. I was saying Tara Williams because a really, really, really good friend of mine, his name's Tara Williams. The chick's name is Tara Simmons. I've been researching this broad, and I'm like, I'm getting it all wrong. I mean, you know, what it is over here. I want to get to this stuff real quick. Oh, Alex, like my stuff. I love you. I love every one of you. Every one of you for liking my stuff. Believe me. If you've noticed, I'm sure Morgan's noticed because she knows these little tricks that we do, like mod and promotion stuff. I haven't been acting Alex's name on my stuff. He's told me to do it, but I don't know. I was like, if I just write his name, blah, blah, and he's usually like my stuff. But tonight I wanted him to know because he said, he was telling me, you know, if you go over a little bit, it's not a big deal. If I'm not doing my regular stream or something, you know, it's not a big deal. But it is to me because I don't want to miss Alex. Anyway, I'll never miss Alex. Like I said before, I could be bigger than Joe Rogan, and I'm still going to be in that damn chat. And I'm still going to be making funny videos. And I'm still going to be modded. I'm still going to promote my boy. Because Alex is the man. You know Alex is the boy, man. It's the pimp. Let me get to this. Oh, goodness grief. What am I doing over here? Come on, just go to you. Ay. Sheesh. All right, let's see if I can do something right for once in my life. All right, here we go. Oh, I think I'm even too far. Yeah, I'm not far enough, rather. Can you believe this Epstein shit? I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, I wanted to get into this too. This is me and Morgan were talking. One of the things we were talking about earlier today. It's like, oh, just look at this. Look at this dickhead. If any of you know about Fish Tank, Juan from Fish Tank, he's like, you guys are stupid. Watch this. Look at this move. Shit move, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Whoops.
Oh my.
U.S. Marshal.
Is that a U.S. Marshal?
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a sheriff badge.
Yeah, sure. John, please stop doing that.
You said I could piss on that.
Oh my god. I'm 90% sure this was before John went on Fish Tank. And, you know, maybe he was trying to impress his friends, but it's like, I try to impress my friends, you know, only hanging out, but, they wouldn't be my friends if they saw me do this. And I would never, ever think to do that. Even my worst enemy, I'm not going to do that. Super disrespectful. John, you got, you know, some, I don't even know. Explaining doesn't even fix that. That shit is just whack, bro. I don't care. Like, we were talking about it last night. Like, cops can't always be trusted, as we've learned in life. Hell yeah. Man, where is it? Lila was in studio last night at the Blaze. Oh man, Alteric. Just told me, I just found out. What do you mean I'll be able to have Pokemon battles on my phone against other people when they're on their console? That shit's coming. I mean, if you're into that, you're into that, but that's big. That's a big, big, big deal. That's a lot of... Oh, I found it. That's a lot of coding, too, by the way, if you know anything about that. Ready? This... Matthew's like, this is the scumbag that gets elected in Bremerton, Washington. In January of 2024, Tara with 2 R's, Tarra, Simmons, proposed HB 2177 that would appoint a representative with lived experience with incarceration for a sex offense. I know my stupid little weird funny voice messed my reading abilities up here. It would appoint a representative with lived experience with incarceration for a sex offender to the Sex Offender Policy Board of the state of Washington. This would place a sex offender on the board that helps to shape state policies having to do with sex offenders. This sex offender appointee would sit on the board along with victims of sex offenders and their advocates. So you're a sex offender, you're a victim of a sex offender, and you go to this board, board meetings. We all know what the hell they are. And these stupid counselors that are supposed to be helping us. It's like so rare in any state, red, blue, purple, whatever it is, to actually give a fucking do something and change something good for the people. It drives me nuts. But neither here nor there. All these people are going there to hopefully have their representatives help them, and their representative would be a sex offender. Fix your shit, Washington. Fix your shit, Washington State. That's disgusting. Come on. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Seriously. That's just... I mean, it's insane. It would be like, we're going to have bank robbers. It's a really good program. We're going to have bank robbers be in charge of the Treasury Department. I mean, it makes sense. Let's just have bank robbers and cat burglars be in charge of the Treasury. We know we can trust them because, they care and they have feelings. And you're a bigot if you don't like. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I mean, you got John over there from Fish Tank pissing on, people's graves because they were in law enforcement or something. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. And that dickhead was running for office. And a lot of us didn't know he was doing that shit. I'm pretty sure I did see that or heard about it or something before he went on, while he was on Fish Tank, that he did that before. I don't know. What time is it? Shit, all right. Got like 18 minutes left. Damn, time is flying. Watch this. Ready? This is a great thing. On Washington State, the Kipsap Sun. It's getting fun to say that. At first, I didn't like saying Kipsap Sun. But now I'm getting the hang of it. Actually published this letter to the editor by a guy who was there. This is awesome. I mean, it's, for me, it's, I love it. It's our boy. Let's see if this comes up real quick. You guys remember Matthew Adams was at the protest. I'm still working on a little video, by the way. Yeah. Oh, wait. Alex isn't live until 6:30 Central Time? Morgan Elizabeth with the best news. She always gives me Morgan, you like my fucking... I don't even know if it's his sister. I think we're separated at birth. I'm an idiot. Alex isn't going until 6:30 Central Time, which means 7:30 our time, which means we got a full show. Yes. All right. Oh, Morgan, you are the cream of the crop. Rising up there. Sean Danaher, I hope I already called you out. Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you so much. I know Wales, dude. Tony Hay Munkets! Nobody can get his name right. It's Tony Hay Munkets. People like Tony, Just Tony Munkets. I'm sure that he'll survive. That'll suffice. I am so excited we get to go the whole show because I was like, damn man, there was so much. Like I wanted to get this stuff, and I'm already 50. I thought I had 15 minutes left because this Epstein shit's really on my last nerve. Like, let me ramp. But real quick, somebody wrote in. Look at Matthew Adams. It says Seabeck. I'm thinking that's the person's name who sent it in, or maybe it's a town. I don't know. But our boy is out and about in the town. Kudos to the Lone Ranger, Matthew Adams, in the MAGA hat at the protest on President's Day in Port Orchard. Attended by members of the Kipsap Democrats, one person stood against maybe 100. Now we know it's 140, I guess. I watched the video afterwards, and I wish more people would stand up like he did. This was in the newspaper, and this person is not alone. All of us are standing behind you, Matthew Adams. We are so fucking proud of you, bro. Keep it up too. Don't stop. Don't stop this, baby. Get it going. Keep it freaking popping. And I know he has some stuff in the works, so get ready with Washington State Democrats. Oh, it's coming. Oh, we just saw that. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just when I saw that, I was like, I gotta talk about it. It's just, ugh, John, what are you doing, bro? All right, now this isn't the first thing that I saw today when I popped on X to find out about the Epstein shit. Let's check with the chat, make sure I ain't doing nothing wrong. Yeah, we got it going. Tara Simmons is a sex offender. Did I not mention that? Thank you, Morgan. Tara Simmons is an elected official in Wisconsin who is a sex offender, who is putting a bill up to let sex offenders be on the board and shit to help fucking sex offender victims. Oh my God, what the fuck? I mean, Massachusetts, we are right there in stupidity with you, but I always thought Washington State, they would have beat us. Like, if I, let's say something happened, it's like a movie or something, and it's like, Mom and Dad, why'd you move to, I don't want to move to Washington. I missed all my friends. And I moved to Washington State. I would have assumed that it's going to be like a ton of trees. It's like cool lumberjack dudes all around. We got fishing ports and like fishermen like we have here in Massachusetts. A lot of fishermen out here. Oh, so many wicked fishermen in Gloucester. They got that show, what the fuck is it called? They're not just Wicked Tuna. They got fucking Wicked Tuna, dude. We got a fuckload. Like, Massachusetts is crazy. New Bedford, Mass, was where the book Moby Dick came from, because before we found oil in the ground, we used to jump in the fucking hole of a gigantic whale, go inside and like clean out like the boogers, which was all oil or something from its blowhole. You could see the damn movies yourself, but we used to do that here. That was like the biggest thing. So Massachusetts, I mean, the whole, eastern seaboard, I'm sure western as well, but I know Washington's got a lot of fishermen and shit. I didn't know they had a lot of blue hairs and a lot of, psychopaths. And I do mean a lot, because it's not just, Tara Simmons. Any person who voted for her is a psychopath. You're nuts. Something is wrong with you. All right, let me get going here. Scott the Persistent, Scott Pressler, he's like, every conservative in America should be talking about, this is something I was going to mention too, should be talking about the Wisconsin Supreme Court election on April 1st. George Soros is trying to buy the court so liberals can gerrymander Wisconsin congressional maps and take the House in 2026. I'm shocked how many people don't care. And when I saw it, it's not that I didn't care, but I was like, you got me, Scott Pressler. It's not that you really guilted me into it, but I got so much shit to talk about, and I already talk about politics too much, and I said I wouldn't, because I want to entertain, but it's just politics. You're not going to avoid politics right now. I can't even talk about the Super Bowl without talking about politics, so it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Scott Pressler's done so much for our country. Like, how am I not going to retweet him and talk about this shit? It's important. Everybody in every damn state does it. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, you know what I mean. most people in every single state don't care about the little shit. Oh, school committee, I'm not going to vote. Whatever, who cares? Just let whoever vote. That's how these people win. That's why, like I was just saying a minute ago, that's why every town and city council is like overwhelmingly blue-haired lunatics like Tara Simmons. How are we gonna win? We gotta fucking take this shit back. Matter of fact, y'all need to run for these seats. Not John from Fish Tank. Please, you don't run, but you can vote because I know you seem to vote the right way. So, yeah, but yeah, Wisconsin. Fuck, bro. Actually, if she's still in here, let me see. Truth's Unbreakable. I think she's out there, right? I forget. So it does affect somebody in my audience directly, and she's gonna vote the right way anyway. Let me see. Breaking: the Epstein files have been released. Here's the list. This is the first thing I believe that I saw. You guys want a closer look? You want to look a little closer? No? Oh, I wonder why. This is fucking crazy. I think one of us commented on this. I saw it first. I think it was Matthew Adams. Oh, Morgan just saved the day. Oh, I swear one of us commented on it. And that's actually how I saw it. Oh, boy. So I saw something, and then I saw that. And I reposted it because I thought it was kind of funny. And then I'm like, oh, I want to get to that too. We'll get to that. We'll get to that towards the end because that's what the Pimp on a Blimp's out doing tonight. There are no Epstein files. The binders are props. Every single one of those right-wing paid influencers lied to all of you. They engaged in deception to run cover for pedophiles. They posted selfies with prop binders, and there's a little tiny thing over there. It's nuts. Now, I don't know, because I like Chad Prather a lot. Chad, this is, why are you covering for pedophiles? Post screenshots of every page. I mean, somebody had a great comment. I wonder if it's here. And they were like, it's not 1985. You have a USB drive. We don't need a binder. You know what I'm saying? A trapper keeper. If that's aging me, probably. Anna Paulina Luna. I nor the task force were given or reviewed the Epstein documents being released today. A New York Post story just revealed that the documents will simply be Epstein's phone book. It's his phone book. It's not even an Epstein client list. That whole stupid binder is supposedly his phone book. And as Laura Loomer pointed out, it's all redacted. I mean, there's some shit like words. I looked it up. It's words, and then pages upon pages upon pages like this. Now, you know, everybody's giving Pam Bondi shit, including yours truly. But, you know, I know she was screwed over by the FBI. Well, I shouldn't say that. We don't know if she was screwed. We're assuming that she got screwed over, and they're like, dang it, you didn't give us the stuff. I know a bunch of you feel the same way I do about Pam Bondi. When they took Matt Gaetz off and put in Pam Bondi, Miss, I'm going to take your guns away before we know if you can, whatever. She's a gun taker. She was the AG for Florida. I mean, I know she's strong. She's one of us. She's cool. I'm sure she's way, way, way better than a Democrat, but that's not the standard. I'm sorry. It's like, oh, well, I made you some food. Oh, you spit it all out. I'm so sorry that food didn't taste good. It's better than shit. It's like, yeah, well, I'm still spitting it out because I don't want it. I don't care if it tastes like shit. It's close enough to shit. I don't need it. I'm sorry. I know Pam Bondi, yeah, she's the greatest. I'm sure she's going to do a couple of things good, but when they took Matt Gaetz off, and threw her in there, I was bummed. I'm sorry. I'm sure a bunch of you thought it was going to be good, but the one that's really bothering me is that Kash Patel is the head of the FBI. So, real quick before I get ahead of myself. Oh, we got time. We got time. Pam Bond, before you release the shit, and she made a whole, her and Luna Baguna, whatever her name is, Paulina Luna Baguna. She, the two of them are supposedly, running this whole caper, and it's like, they made, like, how many? Like, 40 of these stupid binders and gave them to all these influencers, which I will get to in a second. And it's like, and she's like, they're like, I don't know what's in it. What they lied to us. I don't know what's going on. Well, then you're an idiot. I'm sorry. This is like a casino, the movie Casino. It's a casino moment. Like, you're either too stupid because you didn't check before you gave it out and you announced to everybody, oh, I got the Epstein files, I'm going to give them to everybody, which you didn't. You just gave them to influencers so that they could make money off of them. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm happy with anybody who wants to make money in a decent way, like a legal way, whatever. Make all the money you want, but that's not. You don't make money off of we the people's property. That fucking client list is ours. We need to know. We basically know a bunch of the people, but Tom Hanks is still making movies. Sorry, Tommy Hanks. We know you fucking went there. We want that shit. And somebody else said it earlier too. I think it was Glenn Beck was like, I was gonna retweet it, but I already retweeted a bunch of stuff. And look at the mess I caused. And it's fine. It's a beautiful mess. But Glenn Beck's like, I just have a couple of questions. And one of them was not just the list, but aren't there videotapes and audio tapes? When are we gonna get those? Like, not that anybody wants to see, Tom Hanks. Oh my God, Buzz. But I want to see Buzz go. Woody go in that room. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Wilson. We want Wilson. Catch that piece of shit. No more movies, dude. Guantanamo. Gitmo for like 30 days, so we can humiliate you for 30 days in the news, and then see ya. That's fucked up. Do not. Ugh. When it comes to kids, I'm sorry. If you're attracted to them, it's fucked up. There is a difference, clearly. I seen a picture a couple of weeks ago on X, and somebody was like, oh, look at, people said Kim Kardashian when she was 15 was smoking hot. I guess they're all pedophiles. I mean, you can see it. First of all, if you're a dude with a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, unless you're literally about to leave the person, like, don't even Google. Like, I can look at shit and be like, oh, damn, nice titties. Oh, damn, look at that ass. Whoosh, swipe. Why would I sit there and fantasize about clapping some of the chick's cheeks? I got a wife. I can't, I don't, and I'm not knocking anybody if you don't have to live like I do, but I'm just saying, like, it kind of helps. Like, why set yourself up to either be a piece of shit and cheat, or to be let down? And see, what happens is, you might not get to, hook up with that celebrity or that fucking Instagram skank that you're looking at, but now I've already wandered out of your relationship mentally, so now you just want a piece of any pie that you can get, rather than the one that you get at home that loves you, you know what I mean? And if the one at home that loves you is cheating too, then just fucking split up. What's the point? What are you doing? What's the point? I'm going off on tangents, baby. We're doing tangents tonight. All right, let me see. What the fuck am I doing? Tara Reid, real quick update. I mean, Tara Reid. Cheap as creepers. Tara Reid's like, right now, this is a Tara Reid update. Holy shit, what day is it? Am I making fucking Sharknado 45 yet or what? Karen Reid. My brain. Little quick Karen Reid update. I'm not going to bore you guys. She's filing for dismissal, right? Oh, if you guys only knew, I only gave you a little tiny smidgen of a taste of what it was. I just wanted you guys to at least know what the hell the stupid story is. Stupid story. It's not stupid. Whatever, it's just figure of speech. Maybe I should click on it real quick and read it. I'm not gonna do it because you guys are kind of probably far behind. I'm not gonna do it. She's filing for a dismissal of her case because, like I said, in the first case, they already found her not guilty. There was one thing that was like that they were hung up on, but purposely hitting him and accidentally hitting him were gone. So it's like all it would be like manslaughter or whatever the frick. I don't even know if it'd probably just be manslaughter. But like first degree attempted murder or like whatever the fuck the other one was, thrown out, and the judge is like, nope, we're not doing that. And it's like, you piece of shit. So she filed again today, but from what I've heard, what I've read a little bit, oh, real quick, you want to hear something fucked up? That jury, by the way, the one that acquitted her on 2 of the charges. There's usually a court officer, I think it's called, that monitors the jurors, tells them where to go, when they're gonna go into the court, communicates back and forth between the judge. Yeah, that guy right here. His name was Fanning, and I think he was a detective. I don't know what a detective's doing in a courthouse monitoring a jury. Like, a little weird, right? Because how will Auntie Bev explain away Fanning? Fanning was a witness in the case. He was Michael Proctor's boss, so all the bad cops called their friend Michael Proctor, who was a state trooper, detective, and was like, dude, come over and clean the scene. And he did. And his boss is Fanning, the fucking dude who's in charge of the jury. And he fucked the whole jury up. It's a long-ass story, but he was also the lead detective in Sandra Birchmore, the one I was telling you, the 15-year-old girl that they groomed all the way till she, was an actual cop, got released, whatever the hell it was, killed her. And they're like, oh, there's nothing. I don't know. This guy, Fanning, said, oh, I don't know anything. There was no text messages on her phone or anybody else's phone. But the FBI investigated it. They are fucking arresting the dude who killed her, and they're looking into this Fanning piece of shit and other people because Fanning was like, there's nothing there. And the FBI's like, there are like 82,000 text messages and emails. Has a vested personal interest in the shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. A foreman. Wait, did Fanning know ex-cop foreman? Oh, by the way, the judge in the case, Auntie Bev, she picked the foreman. Like, boom. Usually it's like, do you guys want to discuss a little bit and pick a foreman? If you can, I'll help you out, honeys. Nope, no, it wasn't that. She's like, you're the foreman, an ex-cop who, like, possibly knows all these people. He was like, like he never questioned it. Like a couple of the jurors talked, and they were like, he was guilty from the very moment. Like, even if you are one of those people who was like that, you can't. Like, there's so much evidence, at least to make you say, maybe. And this dude was nothing would do. Oh, it's a long story. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. Hopefully I'll get you guys into it like I am. It's crazy. Any of us really, it really, really could happen. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm sorry. I am here to stand in the way of injustice. Gosh darn it. Yeah, so there's no fucking binders. Oh no! Pasobic! Caitlin Bennett, I mentioned her a bunch of times. You guys gotta know who she is. She's literally like almost at least as good, maybe almost as good as Alex Stein at these crazy rallies and interviewing people. In some aspects, she's a little bit, better. I don't even like using that word. It's a dirty word. But nobody's better than Alex, especially at the comedy part. But she can hold. She's great. She did exactly what Matthew Adams you did, brother. Shit, I didn't even check in the chat. She did exactly what you're supposed to do, and not like, like super agitate. Just kind of like hold your ground and be professional and courteous. Instead of being like, "Fuck you, dude, you fucking piece of shit." You can't do that. You gotta have some decorum. And again, I'm gonna try and do it. You know what? I've been saying there's some stuff I'm in the works for me. This summer I'm gonna try and do something. Good Lord, we're gonna see what kind of mess it is. See, I don't want you guys to see like my angry side. Like you see my little, well, not a little. You know, you hear me ranting and shit. You won't like me when I'm angry, and that's why I don't want you to see me angry. Nah, you never know. Maybe I'll be a celebrity boxer one day. You get to see me angry. That's the only time I will, because it'll be fun. I'd love to do it. Destiny, I'll whoop your ass. You understand me, Destiny? Oh yeah, fuck you all. Fuck you, Destiny. I'll fucking whoop your ass. Dark Man Steve, DMS, bro. I was talking earlier. I don't know if you caught it, but you lullabied me to sleep, and it's not that you're boring. I just been working so much. I'm waking up early. Like I was saying, I'm supposed to be up at 5. Like a couple of nights this week, I was up at like 3 something. I just couldn't sleep, and I knew if I did fall asleep, I'd be up all night. You know, I burn the candle on both ends, and then I take a torch to the middle. What do you want me to do? But I watched the whole thing today anyway, in two sittings. Because you go longer than me, brother. That's what she said. Don't you dare say that. Anyway, Caitlin Bennett. What did I miss? Did I miss anybody in the chat? Yeah, don't like I've said a million times. Don't worry about cross chat. I love it. I'm a cross chatter myself. Cross country chatting. Across the globe. So real quick, Caitlin Bennett. I freaking love her to pieces. She's awesome. She's funny, but not like Alex, like knee slapping funny. But she's fucking awesome. And Matthew Adams. Honestly, I was gonna say you should check her out. Like if you haven't, which you probably have. I think everybody in the world knows who Caitlin Bennett is. And see what she does good and see what she doesn't. But you know what? Do your thing. You're fucking perfect. You don't need shit. Honestly, maybe producing stuff like I'm fucking working out over here. But as far as style and technique and fucking Matthew Adams is doing fantastic. Now this is what I was kind of talking about. I don't know if you guys have heard all this stuff. But you know what? We'll save it in perpetuity for the future. The future. I've tried so hard not to get my Boston accent out there too much, and it's tough, you know. I'm trying to do what I gotta do. Pam Bondi, we're releasing the first of the Epstein files tomorrow. By the way, what the hell is this crap? Like, it's like, let's see if I can just get to it. The Epstein files, phase 1. Jack Posobiec. See, and this is what I was going to say earlier. Like, Chad Prather's there. Liz Wheeler. Who the hell else is there? DC Drano. Right here, DC Drano. We got our girl, Shia Raycheck from Libs of TikTok. There's Liz Wheeler. Oh, I forget that guy's name. Other people and so forth and so and such. And Caitlin Bennett. Not surprisingly, said what I was thinking, but said it so perfectly that I was like, you know what? The floor is yours, darling. Caitlin Bennett. She's like, this is embarrassing. This would be like the Biden administration giving top secret info to Harry Sisson and David Hogg before the American public. And that's why everybody's pissed. Nobody's mad at Chad Prather, really. Nobody's mad at any of you guys. Some of you guys are like defending yourselves. Stop it. You don't have to. Just be like, yo, they called me up. I went. You saw my silly little picture of me covering up Chad Prather's face as if I was there today. If they called me up, I'd go. What the fuck? What are you gonna be like, dude? I'm not doing that. I got morals, bro. I ain't going to the White House to get fucking shit. Like, yeah, right. Of course you're gonna go. But, you know, and I now thinking about it, it's like, yeah, you don't want to, like, you know, be like, oh, they fucked me. I shouldn't have went there. You guys suck. Because now they're never calling you back. So you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Sometimes, just best to go. And just, I put up there, like, don't kill me, guys. They invited me. What do you want me to do? Boom, that's all you gotta say. Don't be like, fuck you, you guys don't know shit. Because it was great that we got those stupid phase 1 books that had nothing in them. It was important to get those books that had nothing in them. Don't do that, bros. Hoes and bros, we knows. I know, I got this, whatchamacallit, a limiter, gate limiter. So I'm like, it's kind of like, I can't like be super loud and I can't be super low, or you can't hear, it's like cuts off. I want to blame Jimmy so bad. Where is this? You know, I'm gonna vent a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't think I had time, but thank you, Morgan, because now we got time. Let me just check in the chat. Robbie's here. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah, please chit chat, have fun, talk. Airplane Willie's in the house. Airplane Willie, yes. Oh, I love you guys. I hope this shit isn't clipping too bad. I get the mic over there, you know? It's like, come on, I gave you your space. You give me fucking my voice. Tony Hay Munkets. I'm just going to read something random. Why not? What the fuck? It says it could be a good thing, them releasing what they did, even though, you know what? I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to try and post this. I can't do it. I don't know how the fuck to do it. I want it to go up on the screen so I can give you flowers and all that fun stuff, but it's not working. It could be, Tony Hay Munkets was like, it could be a good thing, them releasing what they did, even though it's all redacted. It's got us all hot because we know they're hiding stuff. So now maybe they'll release the stuff, you know, they'll release the rest of the stuff. Do it. If Phase 2 is redacted, well, then I don't know. Fuck it. This is why I love you guys. They're all geniuses. That's why we all get along. We're sick little perverted, demented freaks. I know what I just said about, you know, titties and booties. It's not like we can't look. I'm just saying, don't get, you know, woohoo. And, you know, I got a little bit of a, you know, doity mind myself over here, Archie. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on. Okay, so what do we got? I'm just checking out the chat because I haven't been able to put it on but it's all right. We're having fun. Tear it up. Have fun. I love y'all. This is the sickest thing ever. It made me sick. It's such a crazy day. It's like, man, first and Tony Hay, Munkets, you are 1,000,000,000,000,000% right. I love that take. I honestly wasn't thinking that. Usually, I really, you know, like, my grandfather, I'm going to go onto a rant. Here we go. I'm talking about my grandfather when I was like 5. Maybe 6, 7. My grandfather's, like, both of my grandfathers are amazing. I love them both. You know, they'll be up there, hopefully waiting for me. Hopefully I'll make it up there with them. But my grandfather on my mother's side, shout out to Mom. You know I love you always, Mom. My grandfather would say, I'm pretty sure my brother, by the way, shout out to my brother and his wife and his children and my nephew and his wife. And it's a big sad thing. And I've been meaning to talk about it, but I don't know if I should. And it's just prayers for them, for my nephew and his wife. And anyways, I'm pretty sure my brother was with us. My grandparents used to walk like 2 miles to the store every Saturday or Sunday to get the newspaper, right? And they have a car. They're just getting exercise. They were getting older. And I remember me and my brother were making fun of somebody. I forget what it was. You know, it's like what me and Morgan do. It's like picking on people, shit talking. It's fun, you know, still a little bit. What the fuck? And everybody does it. And me and my brother like picking on somebody. My grandfather like, I stopped he told me to tie my shoe. And he just gave us a little talking to, and he's like, you know, it's okay to, you know, make fun and, you know, make jokes between yourselves and stuff. But he goes, I want you guys to always literally wear somebody else's shoes. Put yourself in their shoes. Imagine your body literally is going in their body and you're standing in their shoes. And how would it feel for you if some little kids were over there picking on you for whatever the hell's you got going on? And he goes, and do that for everything. He goes, when you kids are older and you get a girlfriend and you know you're acting whatever the circumstances and you're acting a certain way, put yourself in her shoes and think about it. And I know this is silly shit we've all heard a million times, but it stuck with me so much that's what I try to do. I don't even try anymore. I've just been doing it basically my whole life. I literally try to see something from everybody else's side. And it's a good thing. I think everybody should practice a little bit. And Tony, thank you, because I wasn't wearing those shoes. I didn't have those flip-flops on, and they fit rather well, and you're right. But I mean, I'm putting on a show, so I gotta fucking yell and scream a little bit. But it's not like I was, fucking faking it. It really did piss me off, but God love you, Tony. Hey, Munkets. Fucking good man, dude. You're right. This is having us talk, and there is a shitload of us who are pissed. So maybe now we'll demand it a little bit more. Fucking good thinking, man. That's good. Because we would have just waited. And, little tiny bits of us would have been like, hey, where's the fucking MC files? I thought you were going to release the MC file. Fucking what the fuck? We promised us MC files. What's Epstein files? You know what I mean? So they just go away. And now they are forced to have all of us rise. Fucking bring it. Elizabeth Warren. I was just I wasn't poking fun. I'm just pointing out the state of Washington as a disaster. Let me tell you, my friends and family, Massachusetts is always going to be worse than Washington State. And Elizabeth Warren is like, I don't even know if she's the cherry on top. I think she's like the shit on the bottom of your shoe. Can never get off. And remember, I was talking about this a little bit. And these stupid Democrats and all the social medias are like, oh, you're regretting your vote now, aren't you, big guy? No, I'm not regretting my vote. But I wish, we knew what we know now, because I would have been screaming bloody murder about other things. I figured the economy, I didn't think I'd have to talk about, you better fix the economy. I figured he already knew how to do that shit. I honestly... Oh my God, I'm always sweeping for this motherfucker. I'm sweeping for Trump right now. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe he put all these stupid people in charge and fucked up again, and they're not helping. Something is wrong. It's very simple. My dumb ass can fix the economy. You, Mr. Genius, who everybody loves, and supposedly you got the fucking balls of steel over there. Come on, New York. Fix this shit. Elizabeth Warren, she's like, Donald Trump. Oh, she's like, fake Indian. Oh, fuck. Don't kill me, YouTube. It's jokes, for Christ's sake. Come on. Donald Trump said, oh, honey, can you pass me a beer? Because us normal humans, we drink beers, right? I don't know if you guys remember that. She was trying to run for president. Oh, my God. And she's like, come on, beer. Honey, let's have a beer, shall we? How do you open these things? Oh, you have beers all the time, don't you there, Lindsay? Pocahontas. Donald Trump said he would lower prices on day 1. Well, it's day 38 and prices are still going up. Fuck you for being right for once in your shitty fucking life, Liz. A lot of people are like, dude, give it time. And you're probably saying that too. And I'm not saying you're like super wrong or anything, but it's like, yo, come on with this shit. I wrote this. No, I'm laughing at my own shit. Sorry, I guess you're not supposed to do that. Fucking funny to me. I never in my wildest nightmares thought I'd agree with Elizabeth Warren on anything ever. I'm like, President Trump, and I'm screaming now, bloody murder. You need to ignore APAC and open drilling in Anwar, Alaska. Guarantee, you heard me ranted, guarantee 25-year drilling rights, announce 2 new oil refineries to be built, start fucking building them right the fuck now to bring down gas and energy prices so the prices of everything else will plummet to its natural rate, because it's unnatural rates right now. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Seriously. And I threw APAC. People, some people get mad. It's nothing fucking personal. APAC is the best interest of you know who. You know who runs all of the banks. If you don't believe me, Google who. Oh, I can't even say it on here. And plus, I don't want people getting upset. I have no problem. I love everybody. Oh my God, I hate being stifled. I can't say what I want, man. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. And I don't fucking hate. All right. I want to say the J word, but I don't hate anybody. I don't hate a single person or single group. I don't. I'm sorry. Stereotypes are true. I know many great J's in my entire life. Dated a few. Many. I've been in bands with people. I've been in friends with people in big ass bands who are J's, and they are fucking some of the greatest fucking people I've ever met. So I'm not like that. Like, oh, your blood's tainted. Shut the fuck up. But if you run banks and you run everything and you have a fucking shitty communist agenda, fuck you. And fuck you if you are a J or a fucking whatever. It's just APAC. If you don't know, I can't even talk about it on YouTube. Now I put myself in a hole. Hey, oy vey. Because I don't hate nobody, dang nabbit. What time we got? We're doing all right. Morgan said we can go a little bit longer, and I think we will. I think we're gonna do that, motherfuckers. I haven't seen this one. Maybe we'll check it out. By the way, if you guys like bring up something, let me know, because I'll check and look it out. Because now I'm getting a little more thrifty up in this shit. I like this picture. I know, like I was gonna cut my face out. But I think it's funny the way it is. Plus, you know, I don't want people thinking that I was really trying to say it was me, so I think it's funnier that way. I don't know. By the way, like I was talking to a few dudes at work, and they were talking about their heritage, and they had really cool shit. Like one of them was like related to Leif Erikson, and I forget what Michael's the other dude. He had a real good one, and I was like, yeah, all I got is my great uncle created the IRA in Ireland. And they were like fascinated. I'm like, that's not a good thing. I didn't know until, you know, like my 30s. It's like I grew up in a city. I could have used that shit when I was younger. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're not gonna fuck with me because I can fucking put a bomb in your car. Not that I would, but you know, stupid kids talking shit. But now, so I just want to say this, just to wrap up that last one, because I got all these guilty feelings that I shouldn't be having. It's like, if, you know, back at like the 70s, 80s, even a little bit of the 90s, if a fucking car bomb went off, you'd be like, oh, we know who did that now, don't we, laddie? And most Irish people wouldn't fucking be mad. And some Irish people would. They'd be like, not all us Irish are bombers, you know. We don't all do that. And I don't need your fucking bloomin' drink there, you Irish car bomb. With your fucking Guinness and whatever, that little fucking shot you put in there, you blimey bastard. Some might do that, but it's like, I wasn't talking about you. You're not a fucking in the IRA bombing people. The IRA, for anybody who fucking doesn't know, was a it's even scarier because, you know, at least the mafia and shit, like they were just like on their own. They had connections in the government, but they weren't the government. The IRA ended up running the fucking government. Sinn Féin is like the Democrat Socialist Party in Ireland. I'm not going to get into Ireland shit because their fucking politics are whack. But my great uncle, who Kolovit, who started that whole IRA thing, also helped get the first president of Ireland elected, something like that. And they were in jail together. They got him elected. And yeah, you know, that's family too. I'm not saying I don't love the guy. Well, you know, who knows if I'll see him in the next life, because I don't know what he did. But I know I didn't do that shit. And I'm clean and fine. And if somebody's like, oh, I'm American, so maybe that's, I can't say if somebody picked on Irish people, like, it doesn't really piss me off. Because, you know, I got a fucking whole bunch of shit. Portuguese, blah, 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 blah. I'm a mutt. But maybe it's because I'm American. Because when, you know, Canadians pick on Americans and talk shit, like, it's straight to your face. Like, they hate us. Not all, but most. It pisses me off, and I do get defensive. So I understand why Jays get defensive, but you don't have to. Really. Like, be on our side against these people. Seriously. Because it sucks. Because you get all these people, like, fucking you know, they start losing their fucking minds. And next thing you know, they think Mustache Man's a good guy. That motherfucker wasn't a good dude. Some of the shit he was trying to do made sense. It was based as fuck, to be honest with you. But his goal, like, you know, when you're like a fucking Batman comic book villain trying to take over the world and you're killing people doing shit, stop. Too much. He's not a good dude. I'm sorry. You know, people, if you're ever watching this or whatever, it's like, that dude's not a good guy. I don't know why that's a fucking hot take, but let's see what this shit's all about. Fucking stupid. What am I doing? Why am I paying myself in this hole? I don't want to talk about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at SMU. I'm with the Turning Point USA Chapter President Preston, and let me tell you something. This school does not respect free speech. Tell him, Preston, what happened.
Yeah, so we're out here tabling, just trying to have a good time, talk about big booty Latinas.
Talk about all kinds of things. Talking about transgenderism, talking about the border. You know,
we're doing the Lord's work out here at SMU. We get kicked off for having people crowded around our table, but this group over here is doing the same exact thing.
And that group's doing the same thing. So listen,
we don't really know what that's about, but
they're hating on conservatives. And most of the students here are probably conservatives. So come tonight, 6:30 p.m. It's going to be Perkins Hall, room 106. It's going to be insane. We got some debates, some counter protests.
You're going to hear from me, then you're going to hear from the man himself, the pimp on a blimp, Mr. Primetime 99, Alex Stein.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at SMU. I'm with the Turning Point USA Chapter President Preston, and let me tell you something. This school...
Preston. We've seen Preston before. Preston's awesome. He's going to be good. Hopefully we'll be able to see that part too, but I don't know. This was cool. Alex gave a bunch of us a shout out. He gave me a shout out. I couldn't believe it. I was watching it on X. His little walk today I meant little, like a short walk. It's only 25 minutes. And the thing like crapped out on us. And he was like, "Oh, I see Morgan in the chat." I was like, "Morgan in the chat? What fun chat?" I went over to YouTube and I was like, "Yo!" Right when I went on, he was like, "Oh, and Scott Starboard too, dude." I fucking love you, Alex, bro. I love you to pieces, man. I can't thank you enough for that shit. For all the support, for everything. And I know he always says to me, he's like, "Dude, thank you for your support." He's like, "Dude, you go way above and beyond. I love you for that. I could never repay that back." I'm like, "You don't have to. You don't have to, dude. There's nothing you owe me at all. I love you. I love helping you and supporting you. It's an honor to call you a friend. And I want you to be successful. I want you to keep growing and get bigger and bigger and bigger and do all the great stuff that God put you on this earth to do. You don't owe me nothing, man." Let's see. Airplane Willie's like, "Actually, I laughed quite a bit when seeing all the Urban Dictionary definitions of BBL. I don't even know what the actual definition of a BBL is, but I know what a BBL is. For those of you who don't, like my mother who's watching, like, what the heck is a BBL? She doesn't curse, so that's why she said heck. BBL is it's like a big booty lift. Anybody, what's BBL mean? I know what a BBL is. So it's a surgery where you make your ass look like, you know, a coffee table, like an end table, and it's sticking straight out and it's massive and it's like cartoon Jessica Rabbit size shit. And I think they shrink your waist too, right? I forget what it's called. Let's look it up real quick. Let's look it up. See if it'll change. Yes. Oh, I hope there's not private stuff here. That's why, you know, my son's like, he didn't swear. You're gonna mess this up, Dad. You better be careful. You're gonna put stuff out there, and people could find you anywhere. It's like, I mean, I'm not challenging anybody. If you don't like me, please don't come after me or anybody. That's kind of shitty, but I mean, I ain't doing nothing wrong to nobody. Talking. Shit. Def of BBL. Brazilian butt lift. Broadband light. Be back later. No, it's the one that we know. So Brazilian butt lift. You like lift it up, widen it out, flatten it out. You can put your ashtray on there, like Andrew Dice Clay used to say. He's like, "Hold my cigarette, no." And that's what that is. For Latina, I was gonna say Brazilian booty lift, Brazilian booty lift. Sean, Danaher got it. Drew got it. Oh my god! I'm like, why can't I think of what BBL is? I know what it is, but I just didn't know it was a big booty lift. It's a big booty lift. That's what it is. Yeah, we got a little time. I'm gonna go like 10 minutes over. I feel kind of like I could do this for another 3 or 4 hours, to be honest with you. But I ain't missing prime time. That's my dog. That's our boy. Let's just see a little bit of what's happening.
Let's see. Let me view on YouTube. Okay. All right. Well. I don't know what's going on with the Alex Stein channel. I can just always upload this stream there if I have to. But yes, we are live. I'm so mad because I've been trying to go live on the Alex Stein channel. But it's good that we're going live here because we're going to be live at SMU here in a minute at 6:30 Central Time. So I wanted to walk. I got to get my freaking walk in.
I can hear Morgan right now like, you fucked up, Scotty. 6:30 Central Time. When I saw 6:30, I was panicking. Alex, I love you. Alex did that on purpose for me, and I love you because I know he wanted to go. Well, maybe not, because he would have probably went at 7 because that's the normal time. But man, Alex on my channel. Let me just see. Oh, I can't pick it up. It's too much freaking work right now. Oh no, I think it was 2 lives before this one. I checked the comment because it's tough. I don't know why. Like, it won't let me check. Like, I wish I could show you guys exactly what I mean. Like, because it's mine, I can't like click on my own stuff. I'm like, what? Hello? What? Come on! And it's like, all right, I'll watch this other video for half a second. And I click that live, and it plays for a second. And I let it go, and I hit X, and then I go back up, and it won't let me get in. I was arguing with who was that airplane? Who was I arguing with in Steve's chat? The Fat Pig. Shout out to the Fat Pig, even though you ain't here. I don't know where you is. So he's like, yeah, you just gotta click the bell to get notifications. Idiot. I'm like, you think I don't know? I gotta click the freaking bell to get notifications. I do not get notifications. I don't. I like every once in a while. I know YouTube. I don't get YouTube notifications. It's something's wrong. I must have a setting off or something because, I mean, I know people complain about not getting like, especially live, like notifications for people going live. I don't get shit. Every once in a while, I'll get a weird ass one from like some channel that I followed, 5 years ago, and I've never watched ever again. And then it pops this random ass shit. I'm like, I don't get alerts from Alex's channel, and it's like, I'm a fucking mod on his channel. I'm a mod on both his channels, by the way. Like he was saying, he's been trying to go live on his other Alex Stein channel, on his main one. Just to, probably, I'm just guessing, but it's probably to keep content, because you got to keep these channels alive and keep going. I kind of messed up on my own channel a while ago, because I was making all these videos. If you guys haven't watched them, and you got some time, you can watch my old videos. Like them if you like them. If you don't, I don't know. I'm not going to beg you to like them if you don't like them. But I made all my fucking weird little silly videos. And then I stopped uploading them because like 4 in a row, I kept getting copyright stricken or hateful content. But I was like, what the fuck? I don't do shit wrong. It's silly little stuff. Come on, I'm having fun over here. And, but I get bopped. And so I just kind of stopped. And I always wanted to stream on this channel because this is my name. Obviously, if you guys haven't figured out, like Starboard isn't. I don't think anybody on Earth has the last name of Starboard. It's a stage name. It's fun. Port is left on a boat. Starboard is right on a boat. Port means you're going home to the port. and the journey is over. Starboard means the stars are aboard or abound, and you are on your way to have the fun journey. And I said, you know what? I'm on the right. I'm fucking chasing the stars, and we're going to go have a fucking time. Scott Starboard it is. It's kind of a pain in the ass because a lot of people can't, they don't, it doesn't flow off the tongue. I've been fucking making awesome band names and, giving awesome band names to friends and even strangers throughout my whole life. Telling them, oh, you need it to roll off the tongue. Like, 3 syllables. I mean, Scott Starboard's 3 syllables, I guess. That's not too bad. But, you want people to be like, dude, did you go to Metallica? Oh, I shouldn't even say their name. Fucking get my shit banned. How do you say my name? You said my fucking name, and now I'm gonna take your child away. As long as I care. Fucking dude, Metallica. Fuck Metallica. I love James Hetfield, but the fucking drummer, Lars Ulrich, and whatever, he's a piece of shit. He's the one suing everybody. You fucked up Napster. And they're just like sue happy. I hope I don't get a strike. I should be able to sing a part of a song like a goofball. But I don't know. I was just thinking about my name, and I meant to say it a bunch of other fucking times. Like, and I don't really want to say my last name. I don't like my last name that much. I love my family, so I'll never change my name. Like, I'm not going to prince it out and, turn myself into a symbol and shit and change my last name. Because I'll always honor my family and stuff. But it's not, whatever. It's Scott Starboard. And the reason why I kind of brought it up, because I was thinking about it, out of the few videos that I've been making, the opening video, I hope you guys all love it, but it's so funny. Of all the people that have said my name, by the way, if you guys can, and post it on X, and make a video just saying Scott Starboard. Just say, hey, Scott Starboard, what's up? Or anything. Please do it, because I want to use it as an opening. So please, I have to fill, I don't have to, but I'm trying to fill 35 seconds. And so far I have about, I think, 13 or 14 people. And it's like 11 seconds long. I'm like, shit, I got a whole bunch of... I just want people to be like, boom, 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 saying my name. Of course I got Dark Mac Steve on there. Of course I got Alex. I'm going to have Alex twice. I'm going to ruin my surprise. Hopefully a little fun surprise. I'm trying to do the music part for it. That's kind of like the hardest part. Shit, I wasn't checking the time. This is weird. I'm usually like, what time is it? I'm like, I'm all right. There's some time. Let me just check in with you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been missing you guys. Thank you. Dude, Blake, please, thank you. Let me shit your say you will. Morgan, I'm not even going to ask you. I'm telling you, you better do one for me, please. Please and thank you. I love you. Mike R. I don't know if that's who I think it is, but Mike R. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God. Mike, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. This is great. You know what? Oh, I don't have to do it. You know what really stinks is, I don't know if you guys notice it. Like, some people chat, some people don't. We chat rats, so we chatting up in every chat we can find. I'm so sick of having to go to this. I don't know if you can see it on. Let me get this out of the way. Going to this right there and settings cogwheel or whatever and hitting all. You know what I'm talking about? You can hit all comments. So people will be like, not everybody ats your name. Sometimes we do, me and Morgan always try to do it all the time, especially on Alex's show, because it's the chat's flying. Like Bubba Army, they do it probably better than we do. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Because, well, it's they just say your name, or Blummel's defense lawyer is BDL. Promo code, it's Lummy PCL. DMS Doc Match Steve. They'll be like, what's up? And I'll get SSB or just Scott or Scott S or Scott Star or whatever. It's it's not at. I don't know what the hell I was even talking about. Oh, yeah. So when people don't at you, it never, well, not never, but it sometimes won't pop up. if you don't hit the stupid all set, it's like the top comments or something like that, whatever the fuck it is, and then it's like an all comments. And it's like, bro, what the fuck, YouTube? Just make it all. Stop it. This comment's hidden in there. It was like, what? Oh, people are more important than the rest. Like that shit's fucked up. You need to fix. You guys know what I'm talking about, or am I talking to myself here? Doxed. Did I dox myself? Oh well. What's up, bro? Oh, Mike. I'm so glad you're here. This is great. You are DSS to me now, Doctor. Oh shit. That's awesome. Airplane Willie, Dutch Duke. Dutch Duke's in the house. Thank you, Dutch Duke. Like with Duke, I'll just be like, Duke. Come on. It's a perfect name. Duke is perfect. Airplane Willie. I always just write out all of Airplane Willie because I'm like, APW. It doesn't really flow off the tongue. It's dope, but like I want him to know, like, yo, Airplane Willie, I'm talking to you, my brother. Name Docs for the first time by Scott. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I said your name. No, I said your name a couple of times. But it's all right, because, Sorry, love me a shit show. Whoops, I didn't know. I know, like, Bad Buddhist, I don't know where Bad Buddhist is, but, Starboard. Hell yes, yes. I've said a bunch of times, like, you know, who my role models were. One of them was my grandfather. Both grandfathers, believe me, you know, massive influences on my life. And my older brothers, the biggest influence, my Uncle Carl. Shout out to my Uncle Carl. My Uncle Carl wrote a book about his time as a taxi driver in Boston in the 70s. Holy shit, it's so fun. It's called The Low Road. It's amazing. It should be a TV show. Matter of fact, we were trying to get what's his name? The dude, the stand-up comic. Not Louis, you know what I'm talking about. It's the whatever. We're trying to get a bunch of people. We're trying to get Bill Burr before he turned into fucking, you know, Bill Bitch, Bill Woke. And we still might do it. Hey, maybe I'll get big enough one day we could do it, because we already have a TV show set up for, like, this book is wild. Uncle Carl, love you, man. He's and all my cousins, his kids, get a million of them. He was one of my biggest influences too. My brother's like it's not like my brother was my biggest influence growing up. Thank God for my brother. Shout out to my brother out there, because God knows what a mess I would have been without him. I was already a mess with him. I would be in jail. He kept me smart, and he kept me on the right. Like, and now I get to say my entire life I've always been on the right. I've never been on the left. Thank you to my brother. I love you. Starboard, yes. You're all good. I'm not worried about it. I'm sorry. Love me a shit show. I didn't mean it, bro. When I talked to Morgan, like, you know, that's how we talk. Like, I was gonna say about Bad Buddhist, like, David. Like, that's, you know, it's like, that's just how we talk about him. All right, we got a little bit. Let's just watch a little bit more of this and we'll head out. All right, because I kind of wasn't planning this far ahead, but I was planning for a half hour. I was like, let's go on. Like, I was planning all week about busting out the video that I've been making about Matthew Adams and the, you know, messing with the you know, the anti-Trump protests in Port Orchard, Maine. Maine. There is a Port Orchard, Maine. Port Orchard, Washington State. And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to blow it up to get you guys like be like, oh, this video is going to be fucking awesome. I hope it is, but I'm not saying it's good. It's just the time, and like, I'm trying to. I was gonna do a voiceover. I'll let you know. I was gonna do a voiceover about the whole entire thing. But that other dude, what the heck is his name? He was in here one night. He did a good enough voiceover. I'm just gonna chop it up, throw some Tara Simmons shit in there, do a couple other things. Now I'm not streaming tomorrow. Like I said, my daughter's doing something amazing, and I'll tell you guys about it later, just because I don't like to avoid her being doxxed. Not that I'm big, but you never fucking know. You know what I mean? That's my daughter. My job is to take care of my daughter and my kids and my wife, my family. So, safety first, and that's how that goes. But no show tomorrow. Definitely show, obviously, on Monday. Like I said to you guys, I think I said it yesterday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's what I'm gonna go. I wanted to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but Friday maybe it'll be a gimme day, and that's hopefully just at least for this month, by the way, because I want to see how my work schedule works. And like last night, I freaking fall asleep, watching DMS, and honestly I felt really guilty. I woke up in the middle of the night to use the lavatory, and I'm like, oh man, so disappointed. Just I do that. Morgan knows. I forget when it was. It was like a month before the chat rap meetup. I missed the first time I missed Alex's show, and I was so disappointed. She's like, "Oh, I thought something happened. I was worried about you." I'm like, "No, I do this to myself all the time. Like, I'll give myself like 3 or 4 hours sleep every single night." And I know everybody's like, "Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get." Well, I get that, and I do a physically demanding job. Not the whole time, but it's plenty of parts where it's physically demanding, and waking up early, getting a little sleep, burning the candle through the whole, just throwing the candle in the fire at this point. I get tired. I get a little, I get tired. I end up burning out my shit. Tony Hay Munkets says something that's very funny. He says, "How old are you, Scott?" I don't think I don't know if I'll never say my age. But I'm afraid if I say my age, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, damn, he's old." So I apologize. Don't be upset with me, Tony, but I'm gonna keep that one under wraps, because a bunch of y'all probably already know how old I am, but I know Morgan knows. But I don't know. I've been thinking about this for so long. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know. I think it's just weird. I don't know. Put it like this: I don't look my age, and thank you, Jesus in heaven Almighty. Thank you, God our Father, for giving me young looks to be able to keep going like this. Because when I look at myself, like on the replay, what time was it? Hold on a second. We got we're good. Okay, we'll go till 7:20. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I feel so weird because it's past 7. It's like shit. Like I feel like Alex, I fucked up. Because we should be over at Alex Stein's joint, but I don't know. Like I'm like, if man, when I watch the replay of myself and stuff, I'm like, I mean, I don't think I look bad. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I remember when I was younger. I was much younger. And I was so handsome and such a handsome boy. And damn, I wish, I'm glad I lived back when I did and grew up when I did, because today's world sucks. Like, I mean, there's some great shit about today's world. And like I've said before, I'm going to enjoy myself no matter where the fuck I am. But, like, there was some fun times back in the 80s and 90s. So you can kind of do the math of how old I am. But I'll tell you one of these days. I promise. But just not today. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm way older than you probably think I am. I don't want anybody to know. Damn it. Tony. He's like, it's all good. Tony Hey Munkett said, it's all good, bro. It's just that you said you've never been left, and you've always been on the right. That's why I was curious how old you are. No, that's cool. That's cool. I'll just say I'm over 40. All right, so I'll say that. I know people are like, what? Because you know what I like to do now that I'm over 40 is like, I ask people, I'm like, I'll trick, like, not everybody, but like some new person that I meet. I eventually tell them the truth, but I always bust people, little chops a little bit. And I'll be like, they'll be like, yeah, I'm turning 30 next week. And I'm like, oh, dude, I turned 30 2 years ago. And they laugh. They're like, damn, yeah, you don't look 32. And it's like, if you only knew, baby. a couple people at the chat rap meetup know how old I am, and they're like, dude, I thought you were like, I'd say like 35, 30, and I'm like, I'll take that. I'll be 35 for life, please. I'll take that. I don't know. I just think like I don't want to, anybody to be like, damn, he's old. Like nothing. I wouldn't be turned off at somebody's age. I don't care. Shit. Most of the people I watch, Jesse Lee Peterson. I mean, I could go on and on. All the people that are like, Bubba, a bunch of people, Bubba the Love Sponge. All these people are way older than me, and it doesn't bother me. So maybe I'm just stupid, and I should just. Who gives a fuck about my age? But I don't know. I want you to think I'm 33 for life, and yeah, I brought it down 2 years because I don't want to be the age I am now. 80s and 90s were great times, Robbie. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sure we could point some things out that were better now than then, but not many. The 80s and 90s were the fucking balls. The 70s, I didn't experience, but all the people I talked to, like, the 70s arguably had the greatest music of all time. So, they're no slouches either, but I know about the 80s and 90s. What am I gonna do? It's funny when I see these shit. DMS is like 55. Airplane Willie said DMS is like 55. Tony Hitmonket said you look like you're about 34. Oh, I love you. God, I love you, Tony. Hey, thank you, brother. Airplane Willie, you have young kids running around. So early 40s at the oldest, bro. That is young. I have like 1 foot in the grave. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's hey, I'm up there. That's all I'll say. And I don't give a shit. My whole life, like, I always wanted to be older until I finally got old, and I'm like, damn, this is what I asked for. But you can, my family will tell you, like, I've always kind of been an old soul. Like, I always enjoyed talking to older people and hanging out with the older guys and learn, as much as I could about life. I want to know it all. Give me all the information. And it's funny because as I probably got to like my mid 20s, and I always had friends that were younger and older. What the fuck am I talking about? But they're like my mid to late 20s. Actually, what am I saying? It was my early 20s, and I'm like still in bands and shit. And I was meeting a lot of younger bands that were just coming up, like 16 and shit, 17, these young kids. And I'm still friends with them to this day. Now they're in their 30s and shit. And so I never give a fuck about age, but I know people do. Like, I've been told, like, don't tell anybody that you have a wife and kids. I'm like, why? Like, if I meet like a customer or whatever, a chick in real life, like one of the first things I do is tell them that I have a wife. I don't want any weird feelings going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, maybe I lose 10,000 viewers because of this, but I'm sorry, I don't know. I love her. I'm not going to fucking betray her. I'm loyal to my own detriment, damn it. On that note, shoot, what time is it? We still got a little time, but I'm going to get going. Man, I love every one of you. I really do. I know I say it every single day, and I say it a million times, and I fucking mean every time I say it. I love every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to have, 3 or 4 days of news, so I'll be back on Monday with a million things to talk about, and that's always a good thing. I'll see you guys over at Alex's. Shit, we better get over to Alex's. Alex tonight, DMS. Oh, shit, I don't know if he's here, but check for DMS. He usually comes on around like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I think, on Thursdays. Check for DMS, Dark Match Steve. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you over at Alex Stein right now, DMS later, and back here 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. I love every single one of you. Thank you for being here so much. Thank you. I love you guys. We'll see you in a second. The party ain't over. It's just getting moved. All right.